a great day out and a great night. And you can take it as your leisure. You can stop off as much as you want, and you meet great people along the way, and you can race electric bikes up mountains. It's absolutely so much fun. And at the time, I was cycling fit at the time, and it was, yeah, I really enjoyed that day, I have to say. And again, for the same purpose, you have scenery, you have crowds, you have atmosphere, you have people everywhere along the way. And it's one that has declined over the last, it hasn't sold out so
Mm.
much since COVID. And I don't think that's justified. I think it's absolutely a magical event. And I think it's a fantastic opportunity for people who are maybe setting a fitness goal for themselves, or who running wouldn't necessarily be their thing, but they're looking to do something with you, or you want to get all members of the family involved in a day event that's challenging enough that's
Mm.
going to make you think about sitting down the next day, but not so bad that it's not attainable. And it's yeah, really really enjoyable event that if we're looking outside of marathons, yeah, I just think it's definitely one you can do that gives you that other goal other than running all the time, and something to look forward to as well.
I remember being nervous about it being 170k and knowing that not never been in Kerry before, knowing the actually I was there once, sorry, that's a lie. But knowing the big hills and stuff going, I remember being nervous about that and whether I'd be able to do it or not. But it's the pure definition of it's not the distance that kills, it's the speed, it's the pace. And if you take it at your own pace and you have a wide window, like you can start, you don't have to get to the starting line at 6. If you want to get there at 7, 8, do. But if you want to give yourself all day, get there at 6. Like it's a rolling start. You start whenever you want, just go to the starting line, as opposed to a specific starting time, and just enjoy it and make a day of it if you want to go that way. That is one where a little bit of cycling experience, anyone can do that. Switching gears a little bit, this one at Matthew M902. This is mad to me actually. How did you two become friends running? People think we know each other through running. People think we always were into running. Um,
I was stuck for a place to stay because I was on the old soccer scholarship, and I lived in Ratoath, and I was late back from a match, and Sean was in my engineering class, and I just said, "You, I'm staying in yours. I'm staying in yours tonight. Is that all right?" And Sean was like,
I tell you why I
um.
was like, because believe it or not, when Eric was like 18, 19, he was a loudmouth, lanky shit.
Oh, accusations,
I'll tell you
accusations.
why.
I'm
So,
still a loudmouth.
so we started engineering. Eric, believe it or not, judging by the start of this podcast, was away. He was away in Australia for a couple of weeks before we started engineering.
Oh
And
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
yeah, so
that's
when
right.
you came in, I didn't really know. Obviously, we didn't know each other that well. We didn't know anyone in the class that well. And I was back in the days. I used to work behind a bar, and I was running a charity event for breast cancer, cancer awareness, stuff like that. And I was getting my head shaved. So I was handing out sponsor cards, and everyone was all mad quiet, didn't want to say no, stuff like that. So the first person puts down a tenner, second person puts down a tenner. Unfortunately for me, the third person was Eric Lawless. And you were like, I'm not paying a tenner for him to get a haircut. For all I know, he's always bald. That was it. No one else paid. I was like, back in the
Yeah.
class, I'm like upset, and I got nothing. I was like, where did this lad come from? Because I didn't know, I didn't see you before the class, and then you just came into the class. You weren't there for the previous 3 weeks, and I'm like, everyone's all quiet and shy, and I consider myself that as well. Yet I was almost all over, and I was like, I'm not gonna like this guy, let alone do a podcast when I'm 15 years down the line.
Don't make me out to be mean. I gave you a fiver. I set the tone the way it should have been.
Right. That no, purely
No,
putting
no,
this.
no. That story's not finished. You did shave your head,
I
and you
did.
came in on the Monday, and you look better than you did before you cut your hair. So I asked for my money back. Didn't care what you